Hello, Divine Sunshiners. Stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay ascended. Namaste, Namago. This is Divine Sunshine coming to you with a, I guess it's a trigger warning, but it's a warning. As these energies are something else. That's all I'm going to say. As far as how we're interacting with each other, spiritually or not spiritually. I was talking to our client and Christy, and we were talking about, she brought a very valid point. She was saying it was coming to the point that what we were doing was these masks. These spiritual masks are really, she's like, these spiritual masks is really dropping off on these people. They are really dropping. We have made the exchange, as she said, from having these 3D masks that we walk around to protect us from what we saying, the germs and the virus, to right now, this spiritual mask we've been walking around, these masking our emotions, are now being asked by Source to be dropped. I told her, and I had a running joke with her. I said, well, because right now we know if you put 2 masks on, you sure enough ain't going to be able to breathe. That's in the 3D and also as well as physical, spiritually. It's very important that now our circle and the people that we interact with, we've got to get to a point now that we are doing the 3 Ps with ourselves. And this is really getting into that sacred, I guess, so masculine, because most of the time the masculine's job, and that's funny, I keep look over there and Dad's there. Their job is to, just like in that picture there, to protect, profess, and provide. We are now in these energies where we're going to have to find ourselves in the divine masculine within ourselves is now in the point that we are doing that. When we're dealing with people, we got to protect ourselves. We can profess to people, you know what, you're crossing the boundaries. What you said, what you did, it's not right. She was telling me about this, a beef between 2 readers on, they got to the point she said it was real nasty, cussing each other out. Again, like I said, in talking with people, interacting, and I've been saying quite for some time here, and I warned you in some ways about this energy that's going around. We in the playground experiences said that we tried to say it playfully, but we didn't want to be, again, I invoked the violet trend flame. What's how am I speaking? Violet flame of clearing, transmuting things so that this does not trigger you, but you get the message. And you've got to, right now, these decisions, and you interacting with people, some people are going to have to get, they said, chop. Now, just heard that. Some people are going to have to get the chop. Some people, I found, I was talking to somebody the other day, some people are going to have to get, if you want them to stay in your circle or in your arena, we have here, which is called, arena here called Area Crown here in Chicago, and that sucker has got a nosebleed section for you, and like to the point that when you see the people, they like little ants. Some people, you might say, I want you to still be in my circle. You might have to tell them, listen here, you can be here, but guess what, and see the show, but guess what, your seats is way up there, section triple Z, all the way up there to the top. And yes, that place has that. All the way, that's where it used to be. I think they didn't re-changed it. It used to be way up there. That's where you are. That's where you're gonna be. You no longer have seats. Thank you. You have no longer a seat, as the people say, a seat at the table. You have no longer a seat in the orchestra pit. Them was VIP. Them was very good seats for you to be. Right now, I'm going to keep you up there in the nosebleeds. You're in section ZZZ. You was in section 8, but now you're in section ZZZ, triple Z, way up there at the top. Because, again, Some of them we're going to have to, as I call it, and that was another saying they brought to me. They said they're going to have to keep them third rock from the sun. They can't orbit there in the sun. They can't take the sun right now where you are. And I know it's a hurting thing, while you're talking to your twin flame, or you're talking to your bestie, or you're talking to your friend, or whatever that's actually going on. Because source is, and rather this person be good intentions, bad intentions, whatever, all this stuff is getting stripped away from you again so you can concentrate on self. I said that in the video that I did, what I reviewed, or I looked at again and gave my reaction to Boss Tarot. It's not just for the divine masculines, it's for the divine feminines as well. The divine masculine energies is housed within you, just like the divine feminine energies too. It's, again, they're also split, conquering, and dividing some of these spiritual things, people, and that again, so you could be able to be thrown off your rocker. But sometimes they also shine a light on this spiritual connections that you're having here, so that they can be saying, you know what, it's ego here, as David says. Things that's got to be changed here. Ego is bound on ego. It's some things you all come together that you all both can be able to teach each other. So some of them, it's not that you're saying like goodbye forever. Some of them, just like I said, you're going to have to distance. Like they say, sincerely means I'm going to have to love you from a distance. One reason why I have to do that is because I got to kind of I got to heal myself. You right there, you're going to constantly trigger me. You got to get to the point that, again, you got to be protective again, because now some of us are getting very close to union with cells or with our person. You can't have that person orbiting in your thing around like a moon around you. They got to be third rock from the sun. Say, because where you are and where I am is in two different places. Doesn't mean it has anything to do with you personally or anything, but right now, for myself, it's being directed that I need to protect and shield myself. And then when we get on the same page, guess what? Just like attracts like, we will attract back to each other. But right now, it is for me to protect, profess, and provide. Provide the space, the sacred space that I need in order to heal. So again, even if that means you're here, but in my mind, some of you all might be saying again that it's got to be some distance there. Sure, in all relationships, it's either one or two. Either you all going to come back stronger, but it's not going to be the same. The dynamics of it is going to make the way you handle each other, the way you speak, the way you communicate, the way everything. Because in the back of mind, what happened is there. But you don't make it as a point that it's like a burden that you're carrying to 16. And now what happened and transpired. Now that's bag number 17, hefty bag. But it does help you. And then hopefully that, you know, what Source's main objective for doing this is that you walk away changed. You walk away having your movement and your being totally different. Rather is to say, okay, I don't sign up to be connected with people like that anymore. Or it's, you know, okay, all right then, you know, I thought it was one way, I see this, or maybe I'm too giving, or maybe I'm too willing, and then people take for granted, or whatever kind of way it is, I got to get my boundaries up, because they evidently, when I told them no, they didn't get it. So that helps me to know how I can apply that to others. The spirit of discernment I seen in that relationship, I got to get my discernment a little bit better, because I wasn't discerning. The signs was there, but I didn't pick up and resonate there and say, you know what, this person isn't for me. They good peeps, but something about right now, we're not resonating. I hold a conversation with you, I talk to somebody else, it's like, yeah, well, yeah, I think it's still Christy was there, you know, I talk, and then after a while, I gotta get off here. I can't keep on, because again, energetically, you got these still people, even this spiritually, are still cloaking themselves, and they're still energetic vampires. Still cycling in that drama for your mama. But masking it as mudras and all that extra stuff. This is also readers, people you're talking to, people call it say twin flames themselves, spiritual soulmates or whatever. That is why I told you at this time it is best for you to cocoon. Just like, hey, I see you, that's nice, I connect with you, and then I go back into my cocoon. That's what's happening on the outside is nothing but also showing us on the inside. We see that we went too fast. We out here snatching off masks, going open up bars and stores and restaurants and hotels and all this stuff. And then some of these states found themselves that they got to backpedal and say, okay, I think maybe we moved a little too fast. You think? You should have waited it out. Even the presidential candidate, Joe Biden said that. You know, we should have waited. Source agrees. I know you want to get out there and you know, get into the beaches and everything like that because it's summertime and you've been out there that long, but at the same time, you know, like my mom used to say, you can still look cute in a casket. It used to be a lot of times I didn't want to put on my layering a winter coat and stuff like that. And I'm like, nah, because I want cute. I want them to see my outfits. She said, okay, all right, but you can look cute in the casket too. So which one it going to be? You're going to wrap yourself up. Then when you get out to your place, you can look cute there. Or you going to look cute now, miss yourself a pneumonia, and then whatever. Don't wear the mask. Well, they can't see me. I'm trying to get me somebody out here. Okay, well, you can get you somebody on the other side too. What's it gonna be? You gonna be in 3D doing this, or you gonna be on the other side trying to make the love connection and waiting for Chuck Willery to come out? It's one of the two. So my thing is that times it's getting serious. Now you call it spiritual warfare or whatever it is, it's kind of like that. And when it gets like that, you start seeing the signs of everybody kind of going around you, kind of going a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and you see it and you feel it. It's time for you to do like they back there. They say the red coats. I feel like I'm who's that one that went crying through the town? Say the red coats are coming. The red coats are coming. I see his name, Paul Revere. And I'm telling you this, and I'm being Paul Revere right now, like my shirt like this. Tell you it's time to close up your homes and go home and stay with your families and board up your doors and everything. And I'm telling you spiritually, it's time for you to start doing that. I'm telling you, it's time for you to do that. This has been going down the pipeline for a while. So this is not cut off people. I'm not saying that, but it's time for you to do more inner work. Still can connect with people, but once you hear them hit that tone and you know it when they doing it, say, oh, okay, I'm gonna have to, you know what, I hear my mom calling me. I can't stay up in here. I can't stay with this vibe, because right now I'm trying to stay in this high vibe, and me listening and hearing and talking and whatever it is like that. Like Christy and I was talking about, she's like, I just cut and cold stop. That's it. That's nice. Okay. Well, you know what? I'll catch up with you later. Praying within yourself. Maybe when next time I talk to that person, whatever this situation they talking about is past. That's what I'm praying for. Because right now I'm telling you, I can't get with this right now. I'm trying to get myself together, stay grounded and rooted, and then I got to hear what's going on with you. That's not helping me at all. So again, don't feel bad, don't feel guilty like I told her, because right now you're in the mode of protecting, professing, hey, this ain't right, protecting yourself, professing we got to put up whatever these healthy barriers or boundaries within ourselves, and telling and expressing to people that way in your own way, and then also providing yourself the sacred space that is needed during these times. This is what you need again, because like I said, it's right now it's time to put people in the nosebleed section, or they right now treat them, say right now you can't orbit my sun right now, you need to go be third rock from the sun, because I can't do this. I can't do this. Right now, this is spiritual, and I'm trying to create sacred space for myself. You coming like a person playing, you in your house, somebody next door blasting music all loud, and I can't stay in that energy and that high vibe, and I'm interacting with you. Nothing to do with you. I heard David use that too. Nothing to do with you. It's something that has to do with that. And when somebody comes and tell you that, you've got to honor that. Okay, he says I got to take them at face value. They say it has nothing to do with me. Something I did, say it triggers them, and it don't have nothing to do with you. You've got to honor that space and then say, okay, that's it. And so I just send love and light to that person, and hopefully when we come back together, we can stay on that, continue the page on the more high vibration. Okay, but that, like I said, but some of y'all, this stuff is going on. You need to tell them to say the drama for your mama. Let mama handle that, cause I'm not really in the space to handle that right now. All right then, so I'm gonna do a quick divine masculine check in, kind of see what's going on with the energies on that, and on tomorrow. Let me see. We'll be taking Benita from Wave of a Beautiful Warrior, so you probably won't, even if I upload it that night, you won't get it into the next following day. So just be able to look out for that on the sister channel, which is Divine Matters of the Heart. Make sure you go and check that out and see. With that one, I'm not releasing it on that one because that's one. She's an ambassador of love. Segment 2. Don't forget about your union readings as well, and then also getting your love letters. All right, until next time, stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay ascended. Namaste, namago. Love you.